Welcome back to JF Coin, today ultimate place where every penny truly counts. If you've ever found an old coin lying in your drawer or stashed in your piggy bank, then stick around, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most underrated yet shockingly valuable coins in American coinage history. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1994 Lincoln penny, also known as the 1994 Lincoln cent, a coin that millions overlook every single day, but some rare versions of it can be worth more than $500,000, so grab your old coins, sit back, and let's uncover the secrets of the 1994 penny. Is it just a regular copper-plated coin, or could it be your ticket to thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars? Let's find out. You're watching JF Coin, where history, rarity, and treasure all come together. A quick look back. The story of the 1994 Lincoln PN and why the 1994 Lincoln cent might look like every other penny you've seen, but behind this simple design lies decades of American history. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln penny has become one of the longest-running and most iconic coins in the U.S. The design features the bust of President Lincoln on the obverse, and since 1959, the reverse has shown the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.B. By the time we get to 1994, the penny was already a common part of daily life, but certain versions minted this year have become collector's gold, quite literally. The reason? Variations, errors, and mint marks that changed everything. Composition and minting info. The 1994 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations. The coin itself is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a composition that began in 1982 to cut costs. By 1994, this composition was standard, but it also made the coin lighter and more prone to striking errors, something that turned out to be a blessing for collectors. In total, billions of 1994 pennies were made, but only a select few contain rare minting errors or pristine proof conditions that skyrocket their value into the thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Rare varieties that make the 1994 penny worth a fortune. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What makes the 1994 Lincoln penny so special? Why would anyone pay over $500,000 for a coin with a face value of 1 cent? Center strikes. If your 1994 penny was struck off center, say 5% to 90%, it becomes a very valuable error coin. Depending on how dramatic the center strike is and whether the date is fully visible, prices range from $50 to over $1,000. 1994 Lincoln penny on a wrong planchet. Here's where it gets truly rare. Some pennies were struck on dime planchets, foreign coin blanks, or experimental planchets. These are major mint errors, and when authenticated, they can fetch $5,000 to even $50,000 at auction. High-grade MS-69 plus red coins. This is where the real treasure lies. A perfect or near-perfect 1994 Lincoln cent in MS-69 red condition is almost impossible to find. But when found, it is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In one stunning example, a flawless 1994 penny sold for a mind-blowing $585,643 at auction. Current market value, 2025 UPDAT. Now, let's talk about today's market. As of now, in 2025, here's what the market looks like. Circulated 1994 penny usually worth 1 cent to 10 cents. Unless it's a notable error, uncirculated MS-65 condition, $1 to $5 MS-67 red, $150 to $300 MS-68 red, $1,000 to $2 500 MS-69 red, extremely rare, valued $15,000 to $60,000. Top graded MS-69 red with unique error, one known sale at $585,643. This is the legendary coin everyone's hunting. How to check if you have a valuable 1994 pendant? Just toss those pennies away. Here's what to do: examine the coin under good lighting or a magnifying glass, look for doubling on the date or letters, check the coin surface, has it turned brown, or is it a bright red color, see if its center or shows any odd shapes, weights, or sizes, weigh it. A standard 1994 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's more or less, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Final thoughts: a penny that can change your life. The next time you find a penny from 1994, don't just walk past it or toss it aside. That small coin could be the key to a huge payday, maybe even $500,000. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner collector, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, treasures, and stories hidden in plain sight, and here at JF Coin, we're dedicated to helping you uncover them all. So check your pockets, search your piggy banks, look through those old coin jars. You never know when you'll strike gold with copper. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1994 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on any rare coin alerts, market updates, and historical spotlights. Drop a comment below if you've ever found an unusual 1994 penny. We'd love to hear your story and maybe even feature it on our next video. This is JF Coin, bringing value to every coin and turning change into history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Today's powerful episode, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins you could ever come across in your spare change, the 1995 Lincoln cent, a penny that may seem ordinary at first glance, but in reality, it could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even over $500,000 depending on its type and condition. You heard that right. A coin with a face value of just 1 cent, yes, a single penny, might hold a staggering value of $585,642 today under the right conditions. So stick with me till the end as we uncover the true story, the hidden gems, the key details you must look for, and how you could be holding a fortune in your hands right now, without even knowing it. This is JF Coin, and this is the story of the 1995 Lincoln penny that could change your life. The Lincoln cent is no stranger to American coinage. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin has become one of the most iconic and enduring coins in U.S. history. Over the decades, it has seen design changes, material transformations, and countless mint varieties, but in the year 1995, something fascinating happened, something that would go on to create one of the most valuable and sought-after eras in modern coin collecting history. That's right. In 1995, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally released a batch of coins known today as the 1995 double-die Lincoln cent, a minting error so sharp, so striking, that it quickly caught the attention of collectors everywhere. Imagine a simple machine error giving birth to a coin that collectors would chase for decades. And guess what? That coin could be hiding in your jar of change, your wallet, or even your old coin collection right now. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about this penny? What's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, the magic is in the double-die obverse, a minting anomaly that occurred during the production process. This caused a clear and visible doubling of the inscriptions on the front of the coin. Look closely at the words, "Liberty and God We Trust." Let me walk you through exactly what to look for. Because not every 1995 penny is valuable, only the double-die variety, or other rare condition examples, are worth big money. Doubling on liberty, clear, strong doubling. You should not need a microscope. Even a magnifying glass will reveal the effect. Doubling on in God We Trust, especially the word trust. It looks as if the letters have shadows or were stamped twice. Doubling on the date. Look closely at the 1995. If the numbers appear to be slightly offset or doubled, it could be the real deal. No mint mark. That means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is where the famous double-die error occurred. Luster and color. A bright, original red-colored penny is far more valuable than a dull brown one. Condition. The coin's condition is everything. A circulated penny may be worth a few dollars. But an uncirculated or mint state, MS-67 or higher, example? That's when things get crazy. We're talking thousands. Let's talk numbers. Based on the most current data and collector demand, a regular 1995 penny in average circulated condition is worth 1 to 5 cents. A nice red uncirculated example may go for $5 to $1.25. A verified 1995 double-die penny in MS-65, valued between $200 to $400. MS-67 grade, you're looking at $1,000 to $2,500 plus. And if you are one of the ultra-rare lucky holders of an MS-68 RD graded coin, auction prices have reached as high as $5,000 to $15,000. But wait for it, a pristine example with top-grade eye appeal, collector interest, and a strong auction environment. We're talking a value ceiling of up to $585, $642. Yes, over $500,000. For a penny. If you think you found one, don't rush to sell it at your local shop. Here's what you should do: do not clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value. Use a magnifier to confirm doubling. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Check recent auction listings to see where similar coins have sold. Join coin forums or Facebook groups to share images and get feedback from other collectors. And if you need help, remember, at JF Coin, we're always here to help you learn, spot, and profit from hidden treasures. So, next time you get change back from a store, or you're going through your old piggy bank, pay attention to those pennies, especially the ones from 1995. Because you might just discover a small copper coin that could be your ticket to financial gold. Imagine flipping a penny into a payday of hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the kind of story that makes coin collecting so exciting, and so powerful. Thanks for watching. This is JF Coin, your #1 place for coin values, rare finds, and hidden gems in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting stories, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below if you have a 1995 penny or want to know more about coin values. And remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. See you in the next video. Today, we're diving deep into the 2000 D Lincoln cent. Yes, that small, brownish penny you probably thought was worthless. But let me tell you, some of these little coins are worth hundreds, thousands, even over $500,000 depending on condition, rarity, and market interest. In fact, recent collectors have listed rare versions with a market value of up to $585,641, and I'll explain exactly why. So stay tuned, because this isn't just another coin story. This is an epic journey of history, minting errors, collector frenzy, and incredible value. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin, smash that like button, and let's discover the hidden wealth in your pocket. Let's rewind to the year 2000. It was the turn of the millennium, Y2K panic, the rise of digital technology, and a time when people were obsessed with the future. But in the coin world, something simple and unassuming was being minted in Denver, Colorado, the 2000 D Lincoln cent. Now, on the surface, this coin looks like every other penny you've seen. It features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner, an iconic design that first appeared in 1909 and became a staple of American coinage. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. This reverse design was created by Frank Gasparo and was used from 1959 all the way until 2008. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. While billions of these coins were minted, only a small percentage have the key attributes that make them valuable. We're talking mint errors, pristine grades, and eye-popping varieties. So, let's get right into it. What makes this coin special? First, mint errors. Some of the most valuable 2000 D cents have striking errors, like, "This means the details," like "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," appear doubled, and it's highly prized among collectors. Where the design is noticeably off from the center of the coin, die cracks, cuds, or clipped planchets, these production flaws create unique variations. These errors weren't supposed to happen, but they did. And that's what makes them collectible. Second, high-grade condition. Coins that are uncirculated, shiny, and free of scratches or wear are often graded MS67 or higher. At these levels, the 2000 D Lincoln cent becomes a top-tier rarity, fetching prices well into the thousands. A recent auction had a top-pop MS69 red cent reach a valuation of over $10,000. Third, rarity by condition and color. Also plays a huge role. The redder the coin, the more it shines, the more valuable it becomes. A flawless, blazing red 2000 D can be a dream for collectors. Let's talk numbers, the part you've all been waiting for. Sold for over $5,000. And based on current auction speculation and collector demand, some rare varieties are being estimated in the open collector market for as high as $585,641. Yes, you heard that right. Over $500,000 for a single penny. This might sound unbelievable, but when rarity, demand, condition, and error all align, miracles happen in the coin world. And it's not a myth. This is real. This is happening. Now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these coins? Could I be holding a fortune in my hand? Look for a clear D mint mark below the year 2000 on the obverse. That means it was struck in Denver. Examine the coin for doubling on the letters or numbers, especially around Liberty, In God We Trust, or Lincoln's Eye. Use a magnifying glass or phone zoom to inspect for errors like die cracks, center strikes, or smooth areas missing details. And check the color. Is it red and lustrous? Or brown and worn? If you think you found something special, send it to be graded by PCGS or NGC. That professional certification can multiply your coin's value instantly. Right now, in 2025, the coin market is booming. People are collecting like never before. With digital currency rising, collectors are turning to tangible history, and pennies like the 2000D are seeing a massive surge in value. Market trends show the value of high-grade 2000D cents increasing over 35% in the past 3 years. Online auctions, estate sales, and private deals are bringing attention to coins most people wouldn't even glance at. And that's where the opportunity lies. The hidden gems in your drawer, coin jar, or wallet could be worth thousands. So, the next time you get a handful of change, don't just toss it in the jar. Take a minute. Look at every coin. Because one of them might just be your golden ticket. The 2000D Lincoln cent isn't just a coin, it's a symbol. A small, copper-colored reminder that value is everywhere, and that sometimes, the smallest things hold the biggest stories. And as always, here at JF Coin, we bring you the truth, the treasure, and the tools to explore this incredible world of numismatics. So what are you waiting for? Go check your coins, and if you find something amazing, drop a comment below. We want to hear your story. Like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, hit the bell icon for weekly coin tips, treasure hunts, and value reveals, and share this video. You might help someone discover a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and as always, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep discovering, right here on JF Coin. Today's video is something truly special. We're diving deep into the story of the 2012D Lincoln cent. Yes, that little copper-colored coin that many people overlook every single day. But what if I told you that one of these humble-looking pennies sold for a mind-blowing $585, $640? That's not a typo. That's real, verified, and it's shaking the coin world. So buckle up, because we're not just talking about a penny, we're talking about a legend in the making, a coin that transformed from a common cent to a collector's dream. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the 2012D Lincoln penny, including its history, its rare varieties, how to identify the valuable ones, and how much they are worth today in the collector's market. Stay tuned until the end because you might just have a fortune lying in your coin jar right now. Let's take it back to the basics, the year 2012. The United States Mint struck billions of Lincoln cents that year at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But what makes the 2012D, meaning the one minted in Denver, so incredibly special? First, let's look at the design. The obverse side of the coin, that's the front, features the famous side profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been in use since 1909 and is one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. Below Lincoln's portrait, you'll see the date, 2012, and the small letter D, the mint mark of the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, we have the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010. It features a strong, simple shield representing the preservation of the United States as a single union. At first glance, nothing seems too different about this coin, but the devil is in the details. This is where things get exciting. Most 2012D Lincoln cents are worth 1 cent, literally. But a tiny handful have become incredibly valuable due to rare errors, striking anomalies, and even unusual compositions. One of the most famous and valuable examples is the 2012 D. Lincoln cent that was mistakenly struck on a copper planchet, the blank used before the zinc-based composition was finalized. These copper planchets are leftovers from previous years, and somehow, one made it through the automated checks. While most 2012 cents are made from zinc with a thin copper plating, this error coin weighed more, felt different, and turned out to be something special. After rigorous testing and authentication, it was confirmed to be a genuine mint error. It went to auction, and guess what? It sold for an astronomical $585, $640. Yes. A 1-cent coin. Over $500,000, and this isn't the only one. Other 2012 D-era pennies have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the type of mistake, including center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, and misaligned dies. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable penny? Here's what to look for. Weight. A normal 2012 D penny weighs about 2.5 grams. If yours weighs 3.11 grams, it could be struck on a copper planchet from pre-1982 stock. Use a precision scale, color and tone. A different tone or color can indicate a different metal composition or an unusual reaction during minting. Be cautious though, natural wear and environment can also change colors. Double die errors. Check Lincoln's I, the letters, "In God We Trust," or the D mint mark. If the lettering appears blurred or doubled under magnification, it may be a double die error. Off-center or misaligned strikes. These are visible without a magnifier. If part of the design is missing or pushed off the center, that's a potential valuable error. Condition. The better the condition, the higher the price. Coins in MS-65 or higher, mint state, are more sought after. If you find something suspicious or unusual, don't clean the coin. That can lower its value. Instead, get it evaluated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Now, what is the current market value of a 2012 D. Lincoln penny? Normal circulated ones. Still just 1 cent mint state MS-65 plus versions? Around $3 to $10 depending on demand. Double die errors or off-center strikes? Between $50 and $500. Copper planchet error coins? Up to hundreds of thousands of dollars, as we've seen with the one that fetched $585, $640. Collectors are always searching for new finds. The 2012 D penny is growing in reputation because more and more people are realizing just how rare some of these errors are. Even though billions were made, those few mistakes turn these coins into gold mines. So check your piggy banks, roll collections, and pocket change. Because one simple penny could change your life. Here at JF Coin, we've spent years tracking down rare cents, and here are a few expert tips for your hunt. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe with at least 10x magnification. Sort by year and mint mark. Isolate your 2012 D coins first. Weigh your pennies carefully. Get a digital gram scale. Store them safely. Avoid moisture, fingerprints, and rough containers. Join coin communities and forums. Collectors share tips and sometimes buy directly. The story of the 2012 D. Lincoln cent proves one thing: in the world of numismatics, nothing is too small to be valuable. What may look like an ordinary coin can, with the right characteristics, become a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell, because at JF Coin, we're always uncovering the next big treasure in coin collecting. Have you found a rare coin? Have a question about a Lincoln penny in your pocket? Drop it in the comments below. We love hearing from our community. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, value is often hidden in plain sight. This is JF Coin, signing.